Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a great weekend. So this is going to be a good video today. Exciting video for Electroneum. And we have been waiting quite a while to talk about Electroneum in this video. So let's talk about what's been happening with Electroneum. At this stage, we know Electroneum has its own blockchain, and what seemed to be the missing piece of the puzzle for Electroneum was having its own blockchain and having the development of projects on Electroneum, which could add to the value of Electroneum. All right, and that's what we're getting now. Now we got dozens of projects that have come on to Electroneum. It was a missing piece of the puzzle and that are now starting to uh, add to the Electroneum ecosystem. Now, you might be thinking, well, yeah, we know that happened so far, and there still has yet to be the big price breakouts in Electroneum. There still yet has to be the development on Electroneum that are going to draw those people in. But what we want to bring attention to is that if you look at the price of Electroneum, right? And we'll take a look at the price in just a moment. But if you look at the price of Electroneum, it's significantly low for a blockchain, a cryptocurrency with its own blockchain. I mean, it is significantly low. And what that tells us is that Electroneum could be a huge breakout with Electroneum's legacy and value and its place in cryptocurrency history. It could be return wise a great breakout cryptocurrency, right? In my opinion, and not financial advice, but just looking at Electroneum and its history for what it is and where it's at right now. So what are we taking a look at now? This is what we want to get into. This is why I think Electroneum is on the cusp of breaking out big. And it has to do with projects that are adding value or that will add value to Electroneum, right? And we've been in the Electroneum community for a while now, for quite a bit of time. And what we're finding is that um, we're now able to become part of that ecosystem. And many of the ideas that we had for Electroneum, we can now direct to the Electroneum ecosystem. And what with a community so well driven by Electroneum, one thing that we see is that Electroneum has a great community, and within that community, there can be such an amount of value extracted. Now, when we think about projects with the base of Electroneum, one thing that we always saw was a way to integrate community and its activity into the value of the chain itself. And we've done that by building a social network. Now, imagine, if you will, all the energies that's been invested into your biggest social media sites, YouTube, your X's, as it were, Instagrams and such. That focus and those activities you do within these social media platforms being converted into cryptocurrency. And that's, as you can see, what's happening here. People are earning this cryptocurrency by doing things you do every day on social media. When you join social media sites, when you add your favorite activities, when you like posts and such, you're earning cryptocurrency for it. That's why we're so excited about that. We think this could be a breakout project for Electroneum, at the very least be a great project that adds value tremendously to the Electroneum blockchain, as well as giving many of you all guys a great opportunity to have a development and actual engagement, direct engagement. In other words, instead of just sitting around talking about Electroneum all day, talking about you're going to hold Electroneum, in hopes that it's going to go up, actually engaging every day through projects on Electroneum, getting all your Electroneum news here, becoming friends and building your own groups here and communities, and doing that within this ecosystem and earning cryptocurrency for it, right? Earning it, the value of it, right? And we believe that that could be a catalyst for some of those great value builders on Electroneum. Let's just take a look at Electroneum price. The project we're talking about is BitcoinNYK.com, and we have been talking about it was going to be coming to Electroneum soon in some of our earlier videos, and that is happening now. We believe that the project should be available on Electroneum probably before the weekend is over, right? So we'll bring you a video to update you on that very, very soon, but be ready for that. All right, taking a look at the price of Electroneum, slightly up today. As you can kind of see what we were talking about, the value of Electroneum is very, very low, right? For what could be a prominent blockchain project, right? Now, Electroneum has a long history. This isn't just some cryptocurrency that just kind of stumbled on the block. Electroneum in its heyday raised over, I think, $40 million, early ICO rounds, and has been around in crypto quite a while, I think since 2017, right? So this isn't a fledgling project. This is something that's had big names involved in it and has been steadily going along the course, building a legitimate project with quite a bit of recognition, involved in many public and private companies that have it's worked with as such and continues to do so. And very important details. Now, the other thing to keep in mind, why I'm pretty much excited about this, is that as many of us have surmised, that is that Electroneum, the missing piece of the puzzle was people, development teams, people building projects on top of it, creating that excitement, bringing new people in. And we think that that's what's happening with the Bitcoin NYK project. We think the way that the Bitcoin NYK project is designed, the way the algorithm is designed, how it allows you to engage with each other in social media, earn the cryptocurrency for it, transacted on the Electroneum blockchain is quite significant, right? We think that can be the missing part of the puzzle. These ideas aren't new. This is similar to what X, or formerly Twitter, has been speculated to want to happen under Elon Musk, which is going to be this type of social media platform that's also an everything coin type project where you have your financial services, your cryptocurrency along with the social media, and your social media accounts are also your financial networks, right? So that's kind of the next evolution in many of these platforms. And the reason that's important because these vast social media accounts and platforms offer payment gateways, the most big payment gateways, just to kind of keep it in mind. When large social media sites incorporate financial services and they incorporate cryptocurrency as such, they become the biggest currencies in the world beyond the currencies of nations, right? That might service only millions of people. These things service billions of people, and with more security and more autonomy and so on and so forth. So that's why this is so very important that you understand what this could mean for projects like Electroneum, that it could be the missing link and on what has been this Electroneum journey. Electroneum, of course, has the ElectroSwap, which is its premier or is serving as the premier decentralized exchange on the Electroneum blockchain at this time. And what that means is that we're going to be able to move value amongst these community projects that could be bringing in millions, if not billions of dollars themselves as they come in, right? Now, of course, we don't fully know if that's going to happen, but what we do know, we've seen this before, and we've seen these blockchains grow in value a great deal more than what we're seeing the price of Electroneum at this stage, right? So in that belief, we can only believe that things can only go up tremendously for Electroneum, right? So I think that's gonna conclude my video today. If you've interested in a lot of things we've had to say, if you're part of the Electroneum community, you can take a look at our project Bitcoin MYK. Be ready for that. You can sign up now, already start getting the cryptocurrency. But we think this is going to be huge. We think it's going to be big, and we think you guys are. This is going to be something that you guys are really looking for, because there are projects on Electroneum right now, but they are very specific. And to get to where we want to be, we're going to have these projects that are very inclusive to most people, meaning that most people who would come in contact with Electroneum or engage in Electroneum, that these projects be something, there be something there in those projects for those people. And one of the biggest things I could think of is social media is always going to be something that's going to include everyone, right? Imagine where you do your social media, you're going to be able to move these Bitcoin MYK tokens and then swap them for Electroneum, right? Electroneum is the base currency and so on. But that's all I think I want to say in this video, guys. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Share this video with other members of the Electroneum community so they can get excited as well and know what's happening in Electroneum. That Electroneum isn't dead. It hasn't gone away. That it is just beginning for Electroneum. And the people who have been hoping on Electroneum for quite the time, this is what real projects are all about. They take time to build, much like real life companies take decades to build. And it's no different with what's happening with Electroneum. And so the hopes and dreams you have for Electroneum, we're still moving